Got Isla back here to talk about just taking action for the Lord, the Adawan Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And as always, I'm going to turn towards the east and give all praises, honor, and glory to our power, Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. And of course, much love and respect to the sincere elders of the nation of Israel, GMS. Much love and respect to all the Akim, Akwafim who believe in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Gotta say, Shalom. So yeah, the title says, just take action for the Heavenly Father and His Son. The worst thing you can do for yourself is when you don't do anything. It's when you decide to just stay stagnant and not participate, not do anything for the Heavenly Father. It's one thing when you're overthinking things, you're not really trying to do something for the Heavenly Father, but when you actually do something, whether it's reading, meditating, praying, fasting, all these various things that the Heavenly Father sees as a spiritual benefit, you're helping yourself and you're pleasing the Heavenly Father at the same time, because all of our works are not in vain. As much as people want to make it seem like that is, but that's not the case. The Heavenly Father sees everything that's going on this earth. So how much more the men that say His name, that tell Him exactly what they're going to do for Him and not just going to talk the talk, but actually walk the walk at the same time. You see? Because like First Corinthians 15 and 58, I forgot how it goes, but essentially, again, your work is not in vain. Everything you do is not in vain. So how much more right now at this very moment, doing something for the Lord, the Adawan Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Because all these people out here, they don't give a shit about the Heavenly Father. They never have, they never will. But us, as the Akim, Akwathium, who do believe in Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, we got to do what the Heavenly Father wants. And that's going to require action. It's going to require doing, moving, not thinking too much. Stop thinking so much, man. There's no benefit to thinking so much about things. What you got to do is just take that first step. It's a small step. It doesn't even have to be anything huge. Just a leap of faith, so to speak. Because if you're afraid of anything, if you're just standing idle, like it says in, I believe in Sirach 33, it says when you have a servant, you're supposed to send him to idle so that he doesn't become an evil, wicked servant. Because idleness teaches much evil, and we all know that. When you're thinking too much about certain things, and I can see this for myself. When you find yourself just staying stagnant, thinking too much about things, you might end up thinking about something wicked at some point. But that used to be me in the past. I don't do that anymore. What I do is just do what the Heavenly Father wants, and that's that, man. But let me get on the bus because it just arrived at the water real quick. Just give me a second. Get on this bus. Take action. That's all we can do. What else can we do? But it's nothing. This was not meant to be anything crazy. It was more so pick me up, a reassurance for myself as well. Do what you got to do. Stop thinking so much about it. As a man of the Heavenly Father, you have no right to be thinking too much into things. Now, of course, we use wisdom and discretion in everything that we do, but generally speaking, when you find yourself overthinking too much, that's Satan, Shaitan. He's trying to find you in your thoughts. And if you allow him to intercept your thoughts, hey, he has a field day with you if you allow it. You got to remember, I believe it's 1 Peter 5 and 8. Satan goes about wherever he is, seeking whom he may devour. And this is not a thing that he does, every now and then he decides to stop and step back and say, you know what, he's good to go, let him be. No, this is something that he always constantly does. So it's best to be on your guard. To Ephesians chapter 6, put on the whole armor, which is the laws, statutes, and commandments, and having the faith that comes with it, and doing whatever you can for the Heavenly Father and His Son to continue to maintain the strength, which is this truth, which is Yahweh Shai. And thy law is the truth. Don't quit, you never surrender, you never give up. That's the model. Until this bitter captivity ends. You never quit and you never surrender. And the Wadi Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai yet again. It's another day. See if there's anything else I gotta say. There's not much I really gotta say else, but you gotta move, execute, be an action-oriented person. Because our forefathers were action-oriented people. King David, Moses, everybody in the Bible, they're our ancestors. So why would you not want to embody them? Especially Howard Shai. He knew exactly what he needed to do, and he did it. You know why? Because that was what he wanted to fulfill, which was his father's will. Because the Adonai Yahweh's will was more important than anything else to him. Because if he really wanted to, he could have sent thousands upon thousands of legions of angels if he wanted to. But he didn't do that. Because he didn't want to do his own will, but the will of the Adonai Yahweh. So think about that. Let's take on the mindset of Yahweh Shai. So I'm going to close out right there and say, the water Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, and Barakatah Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Shalom.